What's up, guys? Finally off of work. It's Saturday. It's a little windy out. For some reason, it got super calm right now. We're gonna head inside and try out some of these fixes for the mini quad. And then if it's not too terribly windy, we might get a flight in. All right. Just got home from work. Another wonderful Saturday here. And the wife and kids are out with the mother-in-law because she's hanging out with us this weekend. Maybe go to, we're going to SeaWorld tomorrow, so that should be exciting. And yeah, so I'm going to take advantage of the little bit of downtime I got without the kids and the wife and the mother-in-law and everybody around. And try to get this, I'm going to check the iTerm on my drone. I had a suggestion of that. And then also do some checks on continuity for power, to see if that's an issue as well. So try a couple things out. It's a bit breezy out, but maybe I'll be able to fire it up and keep it low and just cruise around a little bit to see if I get that crazy spin out again. So let's get to it. All right, well, one of the first things I'm going to do here is I need to fix this antenna tube, the antenna tubes for the receiver, get those things fixed back up. They've just been kind of flopping in the wind, which is no good. So I'm going to get the props off, fix the antenna tubes, pull the top plate to check for continuity, and hook it up to Betaflight and see if there's this iTerm relaxation thing that this guy told me about on Instagram. So that's what we're going to do. I got my helper here, Mr. Pink, hanging out, making sure the bag is the bag secure, buddy? Okay, good talk. All right, let's get to it. Okay, well, it's been about, I don't know, 20 minutes because I was looking for this stupid USB to USB-C adapter. It was sitting right here the entire time.
The goal of the filters is to eliminate the motor vibrations from the gyro data.
Okay, I got my buddy Josh on the line, and I've decided to forego using the tablet to try to figure this out, and I've actually plugged in the computer and got Betaflight running. So I wasn't having any luck trying to get my battery voltage in my OSD or even to recognize it. So into the computer we go. Okay, I finally got it. I don't know what I did. Joshua Bardwell didn't help me because I got antsy and couldn't find the right video. So, yeah, so I just kept changing values in Betaflight and finally got the battery voltage to show up. So, I'm hoping that works, it stays live, and now I gotta figure out why it flips out when it lands. I had a suggestion about the iTerm Relax. I checked that is on. I don't have any loose connections for my batteries, so I don't think it's like a battery disconnection anywhere. So I'm just not sure what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna sit here and fiddle with it a little bit more and see what I can come up with. All right, so I watched a few videos on rates and PIDs. I've adjusted mine a little bit, and I've got it hooked up to the tablet so that I can adjust them pretty easily. So I'm going to take the whole setup outside, and I'm also going to, I also found this little guy here to hopefully adjust the saturation and brightness and whatever on that camera. I'm going to try to do that real quick too. And see if we can get anything adjusted and make it a little more better. So So there we go. All right, so I got the quad out. I got the stuff plugged in there, and we're gonna see if I can't. This is just the worst exposure. I'm gonna see if I can't figure out what this camera looks like. If I can get it looking better. So let's do that. All right, I've got it all hooked up. I threw the Polaroid camera back on there. I'm not sure if it's all charged up, but it turned on and started recording, so we'll see. I'm not really worried about it. I just had to put it on so I get the Velcro straps out of the way of the props. Yeah, let's just tighten up the props here. This is my last set of these green azure, whatever these are. I forget what they are. Four by something. There's something for sure. But these will last my sets, and then I've got the watermelons, the lemon limes, and then those gray cinema ethics props. So, oh, and then I have some weird blue ones that I got. I'm not sure what those are either. All right, so one thing, last video I was flying the mini quad, or the mini quad club Fusion V2. I showed you guys how I hit the ground and it spun out, and it did it again. I mean, I landed it a few times tonight, but I think if I get at too high an angle this way, or back or forward or whatever, and the props get into the ground, would that cause it to do it? Because I think that's what happened this time when it spun out. As I was too far back, I was trying to stop and like make sure I was no forward movement when I landed. So I don't know, it's me. Is that something that happens? So if the prop gets into like an immovable object, it'll flip out like that? And if so, is there a way to prevent that? I'm not sure, but that's where we're at with it today. All right, well, that's gonna do it today. Did a little flying. It was flying pretty good. I was pretty happy with it. Did a little adjustments with the rates. I could use a little more dead area in the center maybe, and just so it's not so jerky when I'm moving the sticks around. So I'm gonna work on that, but I only had two batteries ready to go, so that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything packed up. The family's home. We're doing pizza movie tonight. It's gonna be great. And then see you world tomorrow. So we'll see you guys later. Peace.